Great Eats and Healthy Living. It's AC with AC Art of Food. And I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about the Old National Grows Farmers Market, every other Saturday thing, and it's from 10 to 2. But I want to talk about the one that happened last weekend. And when I tell you, this is about a testament to how God will test you, but your faith has got to keep you going. So just a little transparency. I set up for the event, right? And I'm getting there, but the wind, you guys know that's when the temperature changed. It got a little cooler. But Saturday, for some reason, on Old National Highway, Father Wind was like, hey, I'm coming to pick things up and throw them down. Because that's exactly what happened to my setup. So, like, I have, like, mugs that I have plants in. But, like, the setup, the design, and the decor that I have is, like, woods and glass and ceramics. When I tell you Father Wind picked up my whole display and knocked it down before I even got the tent upright. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times before we even got started with the vending event. When I tell you, I'm a pretty strong person. I'm one of them strong friends. I can endure a whole lot. You know, sometimes I cry in the dark, you know what I'm saying? But when I tell you that second time Father Wind came, picked up my tables and knocked them down on that asphalt in the parking lot, and I didn't need marketing, I didn't need my assistant to put anything on the cars. You know why? Because Father Wind had blown all of my business cards and postcards into the parking lot of the LA Fitness and all throughout. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'll take the win in that. But when I tell you that second time that I got knocked down, something just came up inside of me and the tears began to flow. I called my husband and I said, you know what? God don't want me to be out here. Clearly, he does not. Because this wind is winding too much and it's taking me out. I don't have anything else. My display that had my granola with the cinnamon sticks in it, just to display the textures and what it looks like, and the people can smell it, they can come back and smell it and get a bag, gone. That knocked down the first time as well, but it didn't break. And I was like, whew, long as I got my carafe that has my granola and my cinnamon sticks in it, I'm good. Second time, it's like the devil heard me and said, oh, no. Bam, you don't want that. Glass everywhere. My AC Art of Food mugs that I have like little plants in, because you know I'm abstract. I like to do things a little bit differently. Knocked that down. Not even like it was already on a wing and a prayer because the handle was gone. So I was just using it for the gone. So yeah, so it took me out. But I'm gonna tell you something. God will put people where you need them to be when you need them to be there, because the vending experience was offered to me by my very good friend and business partner, Deanna Butler, with Simply Produce. And when I tell you, I called her and said, hey, I'm about to go. And, you know, I said, the wind has come and knocked me down. And I was crying in the midst of this, but I was just like, I was trying to hold it like, yeah, okay. So, and she was like, hey, are you crying? I'm on the way. So she has a produce bus that's across the parking lot. So when I tell you she came over there so swift and smooth, and she was just like, what's going? And then she looked and saw that everything, she's like, oh, it crushed my heart. When I tell you, other vendors, now there were some that saw it going on and they just sat there. Like if I see somebody having a hard time, I'm running over there. And you're going to have to tell me, no, I'm good. You know, I don't need you to come out for me to walk away. But that's just me. And I realize everybody's not like me. So there was some people, I'm talking about the DJ. The DJ stopped turning the records, was like, oh no, sis, I got this double-sided duct tape that we gonna put on here so the stuff won't fall off. That didn't work because the third time came and the stuff knocked down. But he gave me a bottle of water to calm my nerves. The photographer, the phenomenal photographer, I think her name is Colby, she came by because my display sign, my big banner sign, and shouts out to She Prints It, because she's about to get my order for the big retractable sign, because we done graduated from that little one. When I tell you the sign that I usually have at the events and stuff, it popped. Like the sticks, the wind was so hard, the sticks behind it, we had to use it as a tablecloth to display the damn spices. It was a whole crazy type situation. But before that, the photographer came and she had sandbags. She just carried sandbags in her car. Great. You know, like I said, God puts people with things where you need them. Put the sandbags, put them there. The people from Ace Hardware came out and donated like cases of the mason jars. You know how they come in those boxes, to like hold the sign and prevent the sign from like doing this, because Father Wind was all up in here trying to do quintessent dance line moves. So it was just like, it was crazy. So they put that in it. It didn't work, but I stayed. Despite all that. The hubby was like, hey, you know, I'm ready. You know, just, I'm coming to get you. You need me to do that? What you need me to do? Because he doesn't like me to be in distress, especially when it comes to business. He doesn't like me to be in distress, and he's going to drop everything to come and save me. Shouts out to Landon P. I appreciate you, baby. Love you always. So I was just like, you know what? But Deanna, as she was sweeping up my granola and cinnamon sticks in my beautiful glass carafe that was no more, she said, She said, I need you to get it together. You ain't going nowhere. She said, I need you to get it together because I need you to remember who you are and whose you are. You gonna let this deter you? This your business. This is you. And I got shocked. I was like, oh. And something came. I said, you're absolutely right. And I'm gonna tell you something. Even though I'm sitting up here conducting business, giving many culinary health consultations to people that continuously, might I add, came to my tent to purchase, to get information, to sign up for consults, to get coaching programs. I'm literally holding on to my tent pole like this because we are seeing other people's tents get up and walk across the parking lot as if they have become human and they are on their hands and feet and just hobbling across. No lie, I promise, no lie. That is what happened. But I'm sitting up here holding this down, and I did the best business that Saturday, this past Saturday, with Father Wind trying to take my spirit. I promise you, I did the best. I could not believe the people that, even in the midst of me trying to hold things down and other people, they did not get distracted. They were focusing on me and listening to what I was saying, because thankfully I can multitask. But I'm telling them of all the goodness and mercy that is ACR the food. And they were listening, they were signing up, they were purchasing and purchasing and purchasing. I had no blips or hiccups with my transaction platform and the traffic that was there. I don't know where these people came from, because I don't remember seeing them walking around. It's as if God was like, you know what? You stayed, you're faithful. Boom, let me just drop these people from the sky. Folks, my meal prep people, they've been missing me because I've been out of town. They came up. I'm like, wait a minute, what? To get things from me. So if I would have left, that would have been revenue. And I'm self-employed. That would have been revenue that I wouldn't have been able to see. And that was a significant chunk of revenue. And all because my feelings got hurt over things breaking. I was thinking my heart was being broken. My heart wasn't broken. Things were broken. So that is a testament that touched me, and prayerfully it'll touch somebody out there who's listening to this. When things look bad, when the storms come, when the wind blows, and the billows may roll, okay? Stay steadfast. Stay steadfast, because I promise you, God came and he stilled that wind in order for people to come and give me business, and me give them a service and a product that is going to benefit their health for the entire rest of their lives. Okay? So that's a little word from ACR the food. Okay? And that indeed is great eats and healthy living. Peace.